You know, friends, so many people have wished me congratulations on a 67-year career in baseball, and they've wished me a wonderful retirement with my family. And now, all I can do is tell you what I wish for you. May God give you for every storm a rainbow, for every tear a smile, for every care a promise, and a blessing in each trial. For every problem life seems a faithful friend to share, for every sigh a sweet song, and an answer for each prayer. You and I have been friends for a long time, but I know in my heart that I've always needed you more than you've ever needed me. And I'll miss our time together more than I can say. But you know what? There will be a new day and eventually a new year. And when the upcoming winter gives way to spring, rest assured, once again, it will be time for Dodger baseball. So this is Vin Scully wishing you a very pleasant good afternoon wherever you may be.
I saw my first college football game in September of 1952. Notre Dame beat Texas 14-3 in what is now Darrell Royal Memorial Stadium in my hometown of Austin. I watched the game while selling soft drinks in the north end zone stands, nickel a bottle. I was 12 years old. That game instilled in me a love of a sport that has enriched my life in a multitude of ways. I did my first college network football telecast in September of '74, Ohio U at Kent State. A young graduate assistant for Kent State was in his first year of coaching. His name was Nick Saban. Today, after hundreds of Saturday afternoons on the air, it's time to step aside with a grateful nod to all of you who've been watching over the decades. To my colleagues at CBS Sports, and a very special thank you to the wonderful 75 men and women who make up our college football travel roster. To my partners, Jill Arrington, Tracy Wolfson, and Allie LaForce on the sideline, and to the two extraordinary men with whom I've shared this booth over the last 17 years, Todd Blackledge and Gary Danielson. Here's the tough part. Most of all, to my lovely and amazing wife, Nancy. We've shared this journey for 34 years and counting. She has been in the booth for every game this season, and our crew admires her as much as I do. This final season has been filled with nostalgia, sentiment, and celebration. I've been overwhelmed by the expressions of warmth and the conveyance of good wishes by folks in the SEC and around the country. Now, I welcome Brad Nessler to fill this position, and I wish him at least 17 years with Gary and Allie. I'm not going into hiding. I'll see all of you during March Madness, and I'll yell at you from the 16th tower at the Masters. Till then, thank you.
Enjoyed it very much. I have enjoyed it. I've loved it, and I will never forget it.
Beautiful scene as both teams came out, waved to Hawk, wishing him a fond farewell with his family in the background, which was just great. And if you can a little bit, give us a couple of your thoughts.
I'm going to give you one, and that's it. I love you all, and I always will. As I said, I'll go in my grave for that. Thank you.
And I'm the only guy left, and the ballpark is still filled with people. What a wonderful way to end a season. The players, it had to be just something they felt like doing. They circled. Riggleman was the first man to start running towards the stand. That was really great. And I think this man did it all. I think he maybe ushered in a new feeling, a new relationship between the players and the fans rather than just the fans towards the players. Well, Harry Carey, speaking from Wrigley Field, God willing, hope to see you next year. Next year maybe will be the next year we all have been waiting for forever. So long, everybody.
What a road we've traveled together. You know, thanks so much to you for sharing your time with me. what great memories we've had over the last almost 50 years. But now it's time for me to turn over the play-by-play duties to those fine young announcers who are growing up at ESPN. Make no mistake about it. I'm going to miss games like this. I'm going to miss working with all the great analysts that I've been with through the years. But maybe you'll pay me a visit out of my new place in Las Vegas. Why not? We can share a cold one and maybe a win or two. Anyway, thank you so very much for all the appreciation and all the great moments that we've experienced together. God bless.